Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Universe has messages for you. And I have prepared 4 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1, the blue pile with this card. We have pile number 2, the orange pile with this card. We have pile number 3, the indigo pile with this card. And we have pile number 4, the yellow pile with this card. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading, the blue pile. So universe has messages for you, very open reading. So let's just dive into it. We're going to put the first card over here and we're going to prepare the first part of your reading like we always do with taking some oracle cards and some tarot cards. We're going to dive into those messages and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared as well, and I have many today, yeah. Just came out like that. So let's see, we are going to, let's see, maybe put this here. I think we're going to take one of these. So what is universe's message for the blue pile? Pile number 1. Yep, that's the one. I think we're gonna take both of them. Yeah, okay. We got 2 of those. Maybe I need to move that away actually. Okay. You move even more. Let's put this here. Yeah, okay. Okay, this works. So we're also gonna do 6 tarot cards. 3 cards on top, and then I like to do 3 clarifiers. So what is the messages for the blue pile? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we need to put something here. You know what? Let's do this. Like that. I like it when it looks nice on the table. And let's just take, you know, I see my own oracle deck laying on the table, the Astro Ascension deck. And I have to say, like always, you can get it on my website with free worldwide shipping. So let's just take one of those. See? Perfect. Okay, we have your spread ready. So let's just dive into it. And the first card that you have here is saying instant feedback. And you can see that she's trying to take the honey from the bees and she got stung. She's even bleeding a little bit on her hand here. And when I put this card on the table, when I was preparing the table, I just had this feeling like somebody's gonna get... Somebody that hurt you is going to get their karma, and it's going to happen pretty quickly. Like something is going on right now, where somebody has to face the karma for what they did to you. That's just like a very first message. But let's see here. We have rainbow with blessings. We have river with movement. Wow, this is so nice. And with the hand reaching into the nest of the bees, you know, trying to disturb their peace. I also am getting this feeling that you're very protected. So somebody that has messed with your peace before can't mess with it anymore. Every time they try to mess with it, they will receive some type of instant karma, which will kind of make them stop. So something has shifted within your energy, it seems. You're moving away from something here. And there are some blessings coming into your life. We have a tombstone with death, grief, and legacy. and we have the air, unseen potential and hesitation. So the air and the tombstone. That's funny because when somebody dies, you know, the air the air takes the throne. So when somebody dies, the air takes the throne. So somebody has been messing with your peace. We have a bee's nest. So this could be somebody in your home, or somebody that's been attacking your home, or maybe even your business and your work, because bees, you know, they create honey. So they work very hard to create honey, and honey is very sweet. Honey is connected to abundance and sweetness, and somebody's taking it from you here. So there's somebody that used to attack you. Does that make sense? Or disturb your peace or mess with your work is dead here. And I mean, dead is like a metaphor for like, okay, they can't, like it's something stopped, like their attacks has stopped, or like they can't get to you anymore. And every time they try, like they get some type of instant karma, like almost like a mirror shield around you. So it's like kind of bounces back right to them. And with that problem out of the way, and with the air here, it feels like you are now reclaiming some blessings that was held back because of these type of the energies that you had to deal with almost. Now there is some very beautiful movement here. Oh, look at this. We got the lotus. We have the lotus with enlightenment. Yeah, wow, look at this. So big change in the situation here. Yeah, very big change. So the biggest message for you is here, like, okay, somebody was messing with your energy, your peace, your work, your creativity, your blessings. Now they can't do it anymore. And I don't know why, but it seems like universe is punishing them because like universe wants them to stop. Even if universe doesn't really punish someone, but it's like maybe you let go. So it's I don't know what happened, but it feels like universe is making them stop like bothering you. We wanted to take one more card, so I did. So Capricorn, stay the course. Yeah, this is it has been hard for you actually to deal with this person's influence on you, your work, your abundance. And on the negative side for Capricorn, we have pessimistic, and yeah, the shadow aspect of Capricorn can be pessimism and depression. So somehow it feels like somebody has really kept you kind of in the darker, in like they have pulled you into their own dark energy in some way. And with the air, by the way, could this be a family member? We talk a lot about that on my channel, mother, father. Could be because we have the nest, the bee's nest as well. Maybe they think they have the right to mess with you and your life, but you are an adult now, so they don't. I like that we have both the tombstone with death here and enlightenment, because it really shows like this very big ending, but also this very, very fresh beginning. Yeah, very fresh beginning. And you have worked hard. We see that with Capricorn. You have survived. Now you're going to thrive. I think the biggest message here is like somebody can't mess with your energy anymore. And I feel like there's some type of divine intervention. Divine intervention, or maybe you did something, you put a shield around you, and now it's bouncing back. Like every time they try to energetically get to you, or you put a very strong boundary. So every time like they try to come with their games, like you're just saying like no, and then they have to deal with their own shit, so to say. So, but something is like they're gonna stop bothering you, and there's gonna be some beautiful movement here. We have 7 of Cups. We have 4 of Wands. I don't know if you want to see the cards. Let me pick them up. So, 7 of Cups. There's, there's a lot of different things here. And there's a lot of dragonflies. Oh, where did it go? We have 4 of Wands. This is once again your home. And 4 of Swords. Yeah, peace. And stability. Peace and stability. Before there was a lot of like, you had to deal with a lot of energies. It was just like, you were busy. Like, busy with dealing with other people's, I'm going to swear, other people's bullshit. Something like that. It's like you have been dealing with some other person's bullshit. And this is telling that you have freed yourself from that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is it. You're not taking it anymore. And because you're not taking it anymore, because you have let go, because you put a strong boundary, also because universe is saying like, okay, this is done and dealt with. Now it's like only about making them kind of stop bothering you. And that's what's going on here. We have the Tower. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Cups and the Tower. This person has a very negative influence on you, actually. They bring you confusion with the 7 of Cups. The whole relationship is confusing, actually, with the 7 of Cups. Because it's... with the 7 of Cups, it's not reality, you know. It's just like built on not a solid foundation, which also is shown here by the Tower. So this relationship is breaking down. This connection with this person, the cord is like completely crumbling down. But they brought you a lot of stress. Yeah, brought you a lot of stress. And the Tower is also connected to Mars in astrology. Mars is the planet of war and aggression, you know. So this is what they brought you. And your life, we have the 4 of Wands, and beneath the 4 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, showing victory and success. You're building something as well here, I see. Like you worked hard with something and you're building with something, but you have been building something, and now it feels like that is going to, be successful. 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. 6 of Wands is a card of victory. So this is so good. 4 of Swords is a card of peace. So now, you know, we had it here. Somebody was messing with your peace, and now you have peace. 5 of Swords, yeah. There was just so much games. Or like a person that's very unconscious or, you know, unaware of their behavior. And you just had to deal, I keep hearing like you had to deal with their bullshit. Let's see what the Oracle card says. Look at this dead man's fingers. Timing. What a weird mushroom. Yeah, this is a mushroom oracle. Dead man's fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 fingers. Timing. Yeah, fingers. 5 fingers. Look at this. We have 5 fingers on the hand here. Yes, usually we'll have 5 fingers, but they can't get to you anymore. Timing. Yeah, once again, this is just like, okay, the karma has played out its course. You have learned your lesson. You're fed up. You're tired of this. You don't want this. You want the blessings now. You have good things going for you. Enlightenment. You have awakened. You see the bullshit. You see the situation. You want the crown. You want the good things. And this is, you're blocking them out. You're like, okay, you know, deal with your own things. And it's working. Yeah, it's working. And it was about time, you know, because really, I feel like really, you know, this is if this is a parent, annoying parent, that puts burden on you, that puts like too much on you, or is just like nagging you or making you feel bad about this or that. If this is somebody that's competing with you, like a friend or something, they're really trying to mess with your business. They are aspiring. What is it called? They are what's it called? Like looking on you, like looking you up on social media and things, and they're like sending you the evil eye and Yeah, for some of you, you know, this could even be like somebody's trying to do a little bit of black magic and stuff to mess up with you, mess things up for you. A different type of scenarios here, you know, but who cares? You know, you're rid of them now. You know, you are rid of them now. Keep that strong boundary, because they're gonna stop, because it's not gonna be fun anymore. Because before it was a little bit fun because it affected you, but now, you know, you're tired of it, so it doesn't really affect you anymore. So now it's just like, and I just see like how it's hitting back. So now everything is just coming back. So it's gonna be a little bit hard for them, but that's good because they need to change their ways. We have an agreement here with strawberries. We have water element, and we have Libra. Yeah, Libra likes to balance and harmony. Libra is also a people pleaser from the shadowy aspect. You're not people pleasing anymore. So there's something with strong boundaries, very strong boundaries, and you're clear in your voice, and you're clear in your energy, and you know what's going on, and you're just like pushing the energy back and saying, okay, you're sending this to me. Okay, you can keep it to yourself. You know, I don't want this negativity. With agreement, there is definitely some karma between the two of you, and this bouncy ball game that you've been playing between each other, like this, this annoying game. There has been some type of karma, but I do feel like, yeah, you are like fed up and done with it, and now it's just like releasing it. Yeah. Traveling lightly. Yeah, look at this. Simplify your life. Traveling lightly. Yes, it was a burden because they have a very heavy energy. That's why it's a burden. And if this is an annoying parent or like a difficult parent, if it's just like, oh, you know, why do you have to be my family member almost? Yeah, but now, you know, you're lighter here now. Because before you were carrying their bullshit as well, you know, but now you're not carrying that anymore. So that's it. I mean, very simple message. And we have a creative endeavor. Yes, you're going to be blessed in an area of your life. I think there are going to be several blessings coming in, but we saw that you were building on something here. And it seems like that is going to be finally very stable. There's celebration, there's success and victory here. So it seems like something is going to go very good for you. And there's some type of envy and jealousy. So there's like, wow, I feel it so strongly now. Yeah, I feel the person that I have in my aura now, and I feel the envy. It's really stinging their eyes to see you successful, yeah. And this is it, you know, when we have this jealousy energy like always on us, and we are taking it in without like knowing it, it lowers our vibration and we're tired. And but now, you know, with that gone, it seems like something is really going to blossom here for you. Behind a mask, yeah, you know. I felt that. But yeah, behind a mask, yeah, it could definitely be like somebody is doing things behind your back, you know. They're smiling at your face, pretending to be your friend, or pretending to want your best, but behind the mask, you know, in their mind, they're thinking, you know, oh, may you fail. Yeah, I'm so sad. But yeah, something like that. Or, you know, this is a friend that is like trying to mess with you, or an ex-friend, or I don't know what, but somebody is like doing things behind your back, and they are watching you. And two scenarios here actually, or maybe several. Like if it's a family member, it's more about like nagging you, being annoying, like bringing tension and drama and being complicated, being very unaware, having a very strong pain body, just like, I don't know, like being a difficult family member. Could be parents, could be siblings, or somebody else. Or I think the other scenario here is this is an ex-friend or a friend, or somebody at your work, or somebody in your working field, or your neighbor maybe, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, a whole thing going on here. Pile number 1, you are okay now. Yeah, you're okay now. Keep those strong boundaries, and just there's some type of what is it, like it's gonna take, they're a little bit stupid. Sorry, they're a little bit stupid because they're gonna keep on trying to do the same thing, and they're like ouch, and they're like ouch, And they're like, ouch. And then in the end, they're going to realize, okay, maybe I shouldn't mess with this person because it hurts me. And then they're going to stop. And the reason why it's going to hurt them is because you're not, before it was hurting you. So you're not hurting them. They are hurting themselves by hurting you. But before you were taking in the hurt, you were sucking in that energy. It was bringing you bad luck. It was bringing you fatigue. It was bringing you depression. It was bringing you stagnations and blockages. But now you're not doing that anymore, which means it's just going to bounce back to them. So they're going to have to like swallow their own negativity, and then they're going to realize, wow, this wasn't nice. So they're going to like stop because of that. But it's like going to take them a little while to understand like, okay, I shouldn't mess with this person because it doesn't feel good. So it could be that they are like just gonna stay out of your way. I feel like they're going to stay out of your way. I feel like they're going to really step back and leave you alone. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So universe has messages for you. Very open reading. Let's just dive into it. You felt drawn to the orange pile. So we're going to take a couple of oracle cards, a couple of tarot cards, and we're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with a bunch of oracle cards I have prepared as well. Okay, let's see here. What is universe's message for pile number 2? And we are going to do 6 tarot cards. Okay, I'm going to do 3 clarifiers. Nice. Nice and smooth. I had to look in the bottom of the deck and I saw the 10 of Wands. Yeah. I think I want to keep that. It's because it's also orange. Yeah, not all the cards are orange, no. Yeah, it was also orange, the 10 of Wands. Okay, this was an important card, I think. So, okay, let's just start with this. So back to your main card. It says 50 here. 50 is an even number, and we have be grateful. Look at the sun. Look at the flowers. Maybe you're getting rid of the burden here, because 10 of Wands is about carrying a burden. So maybe you are happy and grateful because you got rid of some difficulty here. Let's see. Where are we going to put this? Let's put it here. Yeah. Let's see these 2 cards. We have Helm with navigation, control, and journey. Now you are in control. Okay. And we have the storyteller, viewpoints and control. Yeah, now you're in control. Yeah, you're gonna live to tell the story. So be grateful. There's gonna be something is gonna happen. It seems here. We're gonna look at more cards, but maybe something is going to solve here. You're going to finally feel in control again. You're gonna feel on top of things again, and you're gonna be calling people and telling them, you know what happened. You know how it. You know what happened? Yeah, you know what happened. Like you want to share your story. So let's see here. Fire with passion. Yeah, look at this. This is good. This is very good. This is a more orange here. Passion, the sun. And with iceberg. With submerged. Okay. You know the tip. You know, so they say the tip of the iceberg. I want to read in the book what the book says about this card. Do I have it here, the book? But yeah, they say the tip of the iceberg because the iceberg is so big, submerged. So let's look at the iceberg. Let's see if I can find it. I have the book here. Yeah, here. Up to 90% of an iceberg's body is below the surface, deeply submerged in the bosom of grandmother ocean. Yet grandmother allows considerable freedom for her enormous children permitting them to move about as dictated by the currents and their own movement. Having broken off from a glacier or ice shelf, they float along the sea. Most of us has heard stories of ill-fated ships that have had tragic encounters with these ice mountains. Yeah, wasn't that what happened with Titanic? So, iceberg, but submerged. 90% is underwater here, and with fire and passion. Okay, so there was so I think I'm getting a message here. So because we have Titanic, and icebergs, they are massive. And they are floating around. And if you hit them, this is very bad. But we have fire here. Fire melts ice. Fire melts ice. And 10 of Wands here. So this is almost like there's a blockage here. There was a blockage. And it was a burden for you because it made your life difficult. This blockage made your life difficult. Now the blockage is going to be burned down and gone. Which means it's open for you. It is open for you. And we even have a ship here with the helm and control. So it's going to be open for you to sail the ocean, sail the seas. There's no icebergs in the seas, but something with the path is now open. And maybe this has something to do with something creative or something you're trying to manifest with fire and passion. Maybe you had a lack of passion in your relationship or in your life and it felt like a burden for you. Now that's going to change. Maybe you had a blockage when it came to your creative projects. Maybe it could be any type of blockage, but it's it's going to be open. And you're going to be grateful here. And you're going to feel in control of your life again. And you want to tell the good news to people. People that you love, the storyteller. Oh, you know what happened? You know what happened? Yeah, you're going to be happy. You're going to be smiling. You're going to say, oh, this finally solved in this way. See, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you go from this the burden of your life, and here comes the new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning, the new opportunity, the new manifestation. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I heard it coming with a song. Well, we have 9 of Cups here, which talks about satisfaction. Yeah, this is good. So you go from a burden, you go from dissatisfaction, you go to satisfaction. And we have the Chariot. Wow, this is great. Overcoming the obstacles, reaching success. The Chariot is also a card of focus and direction. And we have that here with the helm. We have focus and we have direction. So your path is going to be cleared now. That's what's going to happen. So what's happening here? I don't know how. Why the blockage is going to be completely burned down. For some of you, maybe like me, you have a Kundalini awakening because my body is burning like crazy these days when I'm doing very deep meditation. I do feel like there's a blockage being burned down to pieces. And after that, the path is going to be open. So that's one scenario. But it can be something else, that is happening here. Maybe it's divine timing. Maybe there's some astrological changes. Maybe, there's some good karma coming in. Maybe something has come to an end. But something was before and a pretty big ass blockage as well. I'm swearing today. I already started swearing in pile number 1, so I can continue. Yeah, so there, because 90% is submerged beneath the water. And these are huge, so if you really felt like you were blocked in an area of your life, it wasn't, I want to say almost it wasn't your fault. It was not so easy for you to unblock yourself. But now, because of some circumstances in your life, it seems like it's going to be completely melted and gone. And once again, the path is open here. This was a very nice reading. We have 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Now you can build wealth and stability and security with the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Devil beneath the 9 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Swords beneath the Chariot. Something is going to heal. There's almost there's also going to be a movement. It's like before the healing energy had a hard time moving in your life. Now there's going to be some type of healing movement and some healing success. You're finally going to see big results. That's what I feel. You're finally going to see big results. Even with the 9 of Cups and the Devil here. And Devil and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going to see change with the Chariot, like how you're overcoming the devil and the Three of Swords, the pain, the suffering, the attachment, or whatever this represents for you. But like there's gonna be some real movement, and you're just like, wow, okay, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice. Let's look at the can't talk. Let's look at the oracle cards, and look at this. We have a number 11. We have King Oyster with substance. This looks like a very tasty mushroom, like a very meaty. Yeah, like very meaty. Makes me think of abundance. But substance. Something with substance. Okay. King Oyster and victory. Look at this. We have victory, we have Aries, we have number 44, we have the air element as well. Yeah, victory, the Chariot, victory, overcoming obstacles. This is what's happening. Also, something is going to finally move. I keep feeling like something is going to heal finally, you know, and this is going to be so good for you to see. Ah, look at this. Another ship. Yeah, maybe some of you, because we said Titanic, if you ever felt like you were on the Titanic, maybe this was a sign. And I said it recently in another reading as well. So if you heard it 2 times now, I mean, universe somehow wants you to know this. Maybe there's something to heal when it comes to you and your fear of water. So fogged in, go slow, take time. Yeah, it's been going so slow, and you have been so fogged in, and you were so scared to crash into this iceberg, you know. But now you're not going to be fogged in anymore. Now you're going to be in control. There's going to be a clear, open path for you. And you're going to see some real movement in your life. And we have present power. Look at this with the tiger on one side and the lion on the other side. And the man standing here showing his power. The king oyster. Yeah, I mean, present power. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're, once again, I think you're in control of things, in control of your life. There's going to be stability. There's going to be things are in order, and you're going to feel strong and good about this. We also have intention with hidden motivations. Present power, hidden motivation. Look how it's opening up here. You see? What is this beautiful wonder land here opening up? I think, you know, with hidden motivations, I wonder if it's going to be something a little bit unexpected as well happening, like a twist in fate. Something like that, like a twist in fate. Where, you know, we have a number 1 here. It's like something, like with something new, something that you weren't really thinking of, like will happen. Like you weren't really thinking of moving, but because of the circumstances of your life change, now you're going to move house or apartment, or maybe you're going to buy a house. You weren't really thinking about changing your job, but now because of the circumstances, you weren't really looking for love, but now because of the circumstances in your life seems to be changing. So the hidden motivations. I just see like this blessings coming in here. We have a stag. We have a beautiful pool of water. It looks like almost like a castle here. 2 girls are playing in their dresses, and her hands are on her heart. I think, you know, you have like something with like your higher self is going to unlock something that you want, but you didn't know that you wanted, because there was no space for you to want that, because you were dealing with this energy, the 10 of Wands. But now, because you're in a whole different energy and the circumstances of your life has changed, all of a sudden, you are open to buy a cottage in Spain and write a book, or you're open to reconnect with a childhood friend, or you're open to, you know, romantic partner, or you're open to start your own business, or start your own business again if you already did that but it didn't work out. So there's just like something, it feels like something is going to also unlock that you didn't know that you wanted, but you actually do want, which sounds so weird to say, because we have consciousness here with present power. So that's good. That's a little bit of a surprise, I feel. Yeah, something coming in. Let's do 3 last cards. I'm going to use my own oracle deck, little guide deck, which you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website, nordicl.com. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. We have celebration. Wow, yeah, we even got a wow there. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, you're going to be happy. Yeah, wow, celebration, and you're going to tell the story. You're like, you know what happened? And this and this and this happened. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but it seems to be something good. We got wisdom here. This is going to bring you like a lot of inner peace. Yeah, with wisdom. And we also have creativity. Yeah, you're going to get, you got fire and passion. New creativity. Yeah, you're going to find your muse if you didn't have your muse for a while. And I do think like a lot of things are going to open up for you in your life that before was closed or wasn't, you weren't even thinking about that. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading, the indigo pile. So universe has messages for you. Let's just dive into it and see what it is. We're going to take a couple of oracle cards, a couple of tarot cards. We're going to start with those messages, and then we will continue with a bunch of oracle cards I have prepared. So let's see how we're going to put this. We're going to take one of these. So what is universe's message? I think we're going to take 2. That's not even from the same deck. Yeah, they're a little bit mixed up here. They look very similar, these 2 cards, from the same creator. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do 2 of these. And a couple of tarot cards. I'm seeing this one as well. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. We are kind of prepared. Okay, so you felt drawn to the, I don't even know what color this is. Is it kind of like indigo blue, or I don't think it's dark blue because I think it looks like a little bit indigo blue. Yeah, let's go with that. So it has a beautiful keyhole. We have a present here, and we have a rainbow, and we have expect the best. This is nice. And the number 22 there as well in the corner. Okay. We have dream time with creation. Nice. Dream time creation. Okay, something is beautiful is being created here. And we have a whale with breach. There's going to be a change maybe in a wish that you have. We have the adventurer, responsibility, and expectations. And we have a volcano erupting here, and the hand. The adventurer. There's going to be a change here in your life with something, with a breach, you know, the whale coming up above the surface and you creating something. There seems to be some type of change, like some type of very positive change. Torch. We have hope, and we have sight, and we have clarity. Yeah, you keep feeling like, why do I feel like a little bit depressed? And I feel like, okay, you're sad about something, you're depressed about something. This is dear to you, and you're like, oh, I really, really want this to happen. It feels so right, and I'm working my best, you know, or I'm trying to manifest my best. Or I've been waiting for this, and with the breach here, with the whale here, it feels like something is gonna come above the surface. Like before it was beneath the surface in the dark, cold water, and it felt like far away. And I keep feeling like it's a little bit sad. You know, yeah, it's a little bit sad. Then comes the torch here with sight and hope and clarity. And with the volcano erupting, it almost feels like, what was in the way is going to move itself. There's going to be big, the volcano eruption is pretty intense. So there's going to be like a big time. And even with the whale, big animal coming up, breach coming up like this from the water. So this is going to be a very intense shift here in the thing that you've been wanting and that you've been waiting for and that you have been trying to create maybe. And there is a sense of sadness here because it hasn't happened yet. But expect the best. Look at this. We can see in the keyhole here. The keyhole, there's a door. So a door always shows like something new. So there seems to be something new here. Stairs. We have hierarchy, movement, and accessibility. Yeah, you couldn't reach this dream and now it's happening. Stairs, yeah, movement. I felt like it's going to be some very powerful movement even. Some very powerful. We can fit one more card here. So let's do... What do we got? Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do one more of these. That's the one. We have the champion, achievement. Achievement and downfall. Interesting, So, but yeah, the champion. You are no. I am the champ. We are the champ. What is this? We are the winners. No, I don't know. But yeah, something with you being the champion, achievement, you being the winner. Coming up from the downfall, finally, finally, woohoo, yeah, finally. Yeah, I keep feeling like there's some type of sadness here. Something wasn't going right. You feel a little bit, bored, depressed, sad, angry, frustrated, and now you're going to be happy. Expect the best even, something beautiful here. We have Three of Cups. What an interesting Three of Cups, because look how there's 3 cups here and one person is elevated here, standing on a plateau. Champion, yeah, like the champion. See, the winner, the champion, and they are giving you your prize here. So now you will get your prize, the prize for waiting so long, the prize for having so much patience with something, the prize for working so hard with something. For some of you, it could be that you've been working behind the scenes with a project, beneath the water, and now it's time to present it, and it's just gonna be very successful, maybe. We have 10 of Wands. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Look at this, a lot of water cards here. This is a merman. This is a merman coming with a big pentacle here. 10 of Wands. Here you are in this with the wands. Look at this. This is, yeah, this is just the feeling that I'm getting, just like, why am I out here in almost like a desert or deserted island, because you have a boat there. Like, why am I in this deserted island? And where is my dream? Where is my wish? Like, why isn't it here? Like, why do I have to wait so long? It's not near you, but now it's going to come near you. It's going to be change. I feel like it's going to be a very big change, and it's going to be quick and intense in the way, because you see the volcano erupting, and that's like, and with the torch, it's not bad with the volcano erupting. It doesn't seem like it's bad, because we also have the torch, which immediately says hope, sight, clarity, finally. And then we have the stairs, which shows movement, finally movement. And then the champion, woohoo, I am winning. So yes, this is, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles here as well, showing also finally this a new opportunity is coming here, or my manifestation is starting to come true, or this is starting to happen. And we got the star. Yeah, I mean, you need that. Three of Cups and the star. You're being crowned as the star. Yeah, we said it here. You're elevated here. You're standing on a podium. I don't know what to call it. Looks like you're getting like a prize. The angel, your guardian angel, is even saying, good job, good job. The celebration here. Yeah, good job. You had waited so long. You had patience. And now it's coming here with a star. We got Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Sorry, Knight of Cups beneath the Ten of Wands. So here you are on your desert or deserted island, or you're in your solitude, wallowing in your sadness, you know. And here comes the Knight of Cups with the prize here. We have the Magician. Yeah, so there's gonna be a big shift actually here with the Magician beneath the Ace of Pentacles. It's like it's gonna be manifested now. The thing that you've been waiting for, it's gonna be a change. It's gonna be manifested. This is the message that I'm getting. And we have the Hermit here as well as your last tarot card. Yeah, I feel like you've been waiting, or you are waiting. Yeah, let's look at the Oracle cards. We have shiitake, I don't know how to say that, with nourish. Nourish you. Yeah, now you're going to be nourished. Now you're going to feel the comfort of the universe. Now you're going to feel like, oh, you didn't forget about me. Yes, you didn't forget about my dream, my wish. And you're going to get new hope. You're going to get new inspiration. And you're going to feel like I'm getting like a little bit of a wow feeling. Like, oh, wow, you know, this is finally things are happening. And maybe for some of you waited for a very long time to see some type of movement in this area. Look at this, we got luck. We have luck with lime. We have water element, and we have Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn, the shadow aspect of Capricorn is depression, the pessimism and depression. Also Capricorn, you know, things takes time for a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I know a little bit about Capricorn. But Capricorn, you know, their success comes later in life, and they usually have hard lifetimes, hard lives, a lot of suffering, a lot of hard work before they reach success. But they do reach success. There are many successful Capricorns. So there's going to be some success here, but there has been pessimism, there has been depression, there has been hard work, there has been a lot of waiting. And maybe, you know, with nourish here, yeah, maybe you didn't have enough money, you didn't have enough food, you didn't have enough, you know, you were just like, it wasn't going the way that you've been trying to make it go. A narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. With a narrow pathway, you have something that you want, like you have a very narrow path, like that you want what you want. And you're not going to change your mind. And why do you want what you want? Because somehow, you know, this is a calling, maybe. This is what resonates, like, with your wishes and desire. This is like, there's you know, you like, once again, it's like, I think it's meant to be like that. I think it's meant to be a narrow pathway, because there is something specifically for you. But I don't know why it was so, maybe it was karmically, why you had to wait for it for so long, why you had to struggle so hard. But the success is going to be very sweet. At least we can say that. So in the end, you know, somehow the suffering, the waiting, the hard work is going to be worth it. Optimism, yeah, this is nice, because we talked about pessimism and depression and waiting, and we have optimism. We have a number one with consciousness here. Look at the beautiful yellow dress, and look at you. Yeah, now you are happy. Yeah, now you are happy. And the last card here is the loving woman. Now you have a smile on your face. Yeah, there's a little bit of a sense of, you know, bitterness here, and a little bit of a sense of, you know, just like, yeah, I think pessimism, depression, bitterness, frustration, like these type of energies, just because, you know, you just had to work so hard and you just had to wait so long. But now you're smiling. You have your yellow dress on, you know, or your yellow pants. And it was all worth the wait. Yes, it was all worth the wait. Let's do 3 last tarot cards. So we're going to do oracle cards. Yes, we're going to use my oracle deck, the little guide deck, which you can get with free worldwide shipping on my website, nordicl.com. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay. We have news. Yeah, look at that. See? Positive news. Why does it feel it took so long? Why did it take so long? Love letter here, maybe. We have challenge. Yeah, look at this. Moving away from the challenge. Finally moving away from the challenge with the birds here. Something with the chakras also are aligned and cleansed out. You had to work through a lot of things, I think. Pile number 3. Yeah, I think you had to work through a lot of things. Key. So you got the keyhole and you got the key here. Yeah, now the door is going to open up for you. Okay. Pile 3. Camera says 1444. So 444. You are protected and surrounded and loved and guided by angels. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3. I do wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. So universe has messages for you and you felt drawn to the yellow pile, and I am excited for this pile because I felt very drawn to this pile. So let's just dive into it to see what the messages are. And we are going to prepare the first part by taking a bunch of oracle cards and tarot cards. I'm going to start with those messages and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared as well. So, let's see here. This is a very open reading, so we're just gonna allow whatever wants to come true to come true. What is the message from universe? It's a beautiful rain against the window. I don't know if you hear it, but it's like super super calming and cozy with this the sound of the rain. Let's see here. Let's maybe put this. No, let's keep it here. Okay, we're going to do 6 tarot cards, 3 on top and then 3 clarifiers. Okay, we're getting a bunch of cards here. We got 9 tarot cards. Abundance for you. Abundance of cards. So, let's see how we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna put these 3 here. We're gonna put these 3 here. And then maybe we'll put, maybe we'll do something weird. Whoop! So no, let's put it back. Maybe we do something weird and we put these 3 here. Look at that. Okay, strange, but let's go for it. Let's see what happens. So your first card here. We have bring in the joy guides. Nice. Bring in the joy guides. Okay. We also have lake with stillness. And we have eagle with communion. Okay, communion with spirit. We have broom with new start, cleansing and resources. And we have the king, control, reversal or reversal of fortune. Reversal of fortune. That sounds negative. Reversal of fortune, control. But the king. The thing is, I'm not getting a negative energy of this actually with the broom and with the king. Not at all. Let's do, I want to save these, so let's do these 3 tarot cards. We have the magician. We have the devil. Interesting. Reversal of fortune. Ace of Wands. Look at this. Like something has been pulled. Like your wallet was always empty. Like I don't know if you were losing your money very fast, but something with like your wallet was always empty and now it's gonna be full. Like reversal. Like before you were leaking a lot of energy, now you're gonna get a lot of energy. So you're getting back something. That you need and that you want, that's gonna bring in joy in your life. And then with the lake and with the stillness here, and also in the beginning with the drizzle of the rain on the window and the cozy, peaceful feeling that I was feeling, there's no storm here, so it feels like something is just like very peaceful. Even with the broom, new start, cleansing, resources, and now it's like before you were losing things. Now it's reversed. Now you're getting things. Does that even make sense? The Magician and the Hermit, the Devil and the Chariot. Look how the Chariot is overcoming the Devil. A lot of major arcanas: the Magician, the Devil, the Chariot, and the last card is the Star. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Star. Yeah, it's like before there was bad luck. Now there's going to be good luck. Before your wallet was always empty. Now it's always going to be full. Before you were leaking energy. Now you're going to have energy. So I keep feeling like you're getting something. You're getting everything back. I don't know why you lost it or why it was like taken from you or you were leaking somewhere energy or there was some imbalance. Like it was hard for you to keep joy. I keep seeing this wallet with money. I don't know, like maybe money disappeared very quickly. You got your salary and then whoop, it's gone. So I like yo, do I have a hole in my wallet or what? Yeah, I see. And now they're showing the wallet and it's a hole and they're showing like how they're stitching it with golden stitch and they're smiling. The guides, yeah, the joy guides. Bring in the joy guides. Your guides are here. The joy guides are here. So I think the biggest message for you here, Pile before, is that you're going to get out of a very boring phase of your life, where you were leaking energy, where you were losing money, where you were, stuff like this, where there wasn't so much time for joy maybe, where you didn't have so much resources, where there wasn't so much time for fun and connection with your guides. With the Ace of Wands and the Star here and the Magician, I mean, this seems to be big, and the Hermit here as well, like something deep, something like you're overcoming I don't know what was the reason for this. I keep feeling like I keep feeling like there's holes in you. Like, there's holes in your wallet, there's holes in your aura, there's holes in your life. And now the guides comes in and they're like stitching everything up with gold stitch. Everything becomes mended. And now I see your wallet is full, your fridge is full, your heart is full of joy, your energy, you had maybe a hole in your aura where you were leaking energy, that is fixed. Because the King card gives me a card of strength here. And the Broom gives me a feeling of, okay, something is cleansed out. This is the message that I'm getting. Let's not make it complicated. We have Four of Wands. We have the Lovers. Look at this. Let me fix the cards a little bit. Can we fit it? Yeah. Okay, we have to move it a little bit more. Oh, let's just go with it. We love it. Look at the Lovers here. How he's picking her up here. So there's also some type of resolution, some type of, between you and another person maybe. Or maybe you're getting help from someone. Something is becoming harmonious again. There's harmony and balance in your home again. Yeah, with the Four of Wands. Harmony, balance in your home, in your love life maybe. Holes in your marriage, holes in your... these damn holes. What is these holes? Like holes of bad luck and just like... like something with like a streak of bad luck is ending. We have Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. And this card doesn't belong anywhere. And I'm not so fond of Knight of Wands because Knight of Wands is a very impulsive person. And a very impulsive person. And something with, I want to put it next to the Devil actually. impulsive, overspending. I don't know what else to say. Let's look at the oracle cards. We have death cap with endings. Yeah, I think, I actually think what's happening here is, and I think it's the same thing that I already said, that you are being moved out of a bad phase of your life where you had like a lot of bad luck in love, in your finances, in your health, because we felt like there was holes in your aura and you were leaking energy. Maybe you've been dealing with the Knight of Wands, a very impulsive person, very fiery person. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be. Not all Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is impulsive, but the Knight of Wands, from the shadowy aspect, from the light aspect, the Knight of Wands is passionate and ambitious. Passionate and ambitious. I feel like something is going to be blocked out of your life, and I keep feeling like your aura is going to be whole, like you're fixed now, and now you're not leaking energy anymore, and now you feel happy, and now there's going to be an inflow of good luck and money, and you're going to overcome obstacles. And with the Ace of Wands here, a new beginning in your life when it comes to smiling. You're going to be smiling more. You're going to be laughing more, because now there's room for that. We have affection with fire element. We have Taurus. Taurus is connected to Venus. Yeah, something is definitely going on in a relationship. There's going to be some type of happy resolution in a relationship as well. We have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Yes, we have rainbow here as well. And we have stuck energy. Yeah, you're out of the stuck energy. That's the big message. Another rainbow here, confirming it. You're going to be out of the stuck energy. There's I can't speak. Endings with the death cap. There is an ending here of the bad luck, of the holes. And dark thoughts. Yeah, look at this. So dark thoughts. We have the devil. We have this Knight of Wands energy here. Yeah, you have been in some type of labyrinth here. And almost like, I don't know if I wanted almost to say cursed. We felt like you were cursed. What have you been dealing with? And why were you leaking so much energy? And why were you losing all your money? There was a reason. And I feel like I'm getting, now when I'm channeling here, I feel like I'm getting tired. I feel like I have a hard time focusing. And so this is probably the thing. This is probably the stuck energy. This is the devil, detachment. And it could be with another person here, detachment. I do think it has something to do with another person. Let's do 3 more tarot cards. If I can focus. Yeah, with the chariot here. Chariot is about focusing. So with the devil here, yeah, it's a hard time focusing with this energy. So the thing that made you unfocused, that made you unbalanced, that made you lose your money, that made you leak energy, that made you confused and tired and had you look at this stuck energy and dark thoughts. This is coming to an end. And there will be a reversal. You will get, yeah, it's like it was sucked out of you. Now you're sucking it back. It's mine. Give it to me. Now, my joy. Yeah, why you're taking my joy? Now you get your joy back. Now you get your health back. This is like, where's my money? Where did it go? Now you get your money back. The Hanged Man, yeah, this is a shift here with the Hanged Man. Like a flip around. And with the Hanged Man also connected to Neptune. It also explains a lot. It was a lot of, Neptune is connected a lot with confusion. And yeah, something is just making me I can't think straight almost. It almost feels like I'm drugged. Maybe somebody's taking drugs or drinking alcohol or something. It feels like, or they're very fake. Like, this just like, blah, what is this? Yeah, mind. I feel like my mind is about to yeah, I don't know. To see, I'm losing the words. I feel drugged. It's weird. Maybe you know who this is. You know, we have Three of Cups. Look at the celebration. 2 cards of celebration, because we have both Three of Cups and we have the Four of Wands and we have Judgment. Yes, now this is a change here for you. This is a change, and now rainbow blessings. So somebody's losing their influence over you. That is one thing that's very clear. But also, I have to say, yeah, because I've had drawn to pile 1 as well. So 1 and 4, if you want to check another pile, if this resonates with you, check pile number 1. If it doesn't resonate, check another pile and see if that resonates for you today. Yeah, you're regaining like what they took from you or what you were leaking, leaking energy. And it just feels like, I don't know. I feel like so tired here. I feel like I lost all motivation and I just want to go to sleep. And, you know, I just feel like, oh, this was so... I feel like no joy. Yeah, I feel like no joy. Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe somebody's taking your joy here. I feel no joy. So it's hard for me to do the reading now, but then we got the message. The message is here that there is going to be some type of reversal here. And somebody's going to lose their control over you. And there's going to be a new beginning. And there's going to be something solving here in your love life, I think, because somebody's helping a person here. So there seems to be some harmony here together with it for once. You know, this is harmony and celebration, like harmony and stability. And with the Chariot and the Devil, this situation that has made you unfocused, imbalanced, you're going to somehow overcome that. With the Ace of Wands and the Star here, you know, that really shows the breakthrough. Yeah, there's a big breakthrough here. Now you will get back. You will get it back. You know, you have the Magician and the Hermit. Now you will get back the thing that was taken from you. Keep feeling like somebody took your energy. With Judgment, there's going to be an ending of that chapter. And with Judgment, there's going to be some type of rebirth here also. Yeah. I think we're going to stop here because I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Pile number 4. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 4. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.